Whoa. Sorry, I was like kind of getting this, trying to get the screen to somewhat in a way that I like it, but nothing I'm doing really sells me on what I like. Hopefully you guys can't hear it. Hopefully all you guys hear is my mic. But yeah, I figured we'd do a little watch party for the. Figured we'd do a little watch party for the 3v3 going on here. It's always fun to do a watch party. Anyway, I guess we'll just. Sorry, I got some stuff happening on the side that I need to keep making sure I'm doing stuff. But I probably should change the thumbnail. Maybe that's something I work on the side because I don't like that I'm using a dual revolution thumbnail. For this, because this is just like a hangout. Right? This is just us hanging out, watching the 3v3 together. So that should be fun on its own, but I just want a better thumbnail. But it's gonna be a busy weekend, man. Today the shop was busy as heck today too. It was just kind of a crazy day. This weekend's gonna be kind of crazy, kind of fun. I don't know. It's a fun time in the Bandai card game space for sure. Are you going to be at the Digimon Regional tomorrow? I will be at the Digimon Regional tomorrow. However, I won't be streaming. I will be streaming Gundam. I will be commentating Gundam, and I will be commentating UA on Sunday. So Saturday I'll be commentating Gundam, and then Sunday I will be commentating UA. There will be no Digimon stream this weekend, unfortunately. Out of my hands, man. It's just one of those things. It's out of my hands. It's really unfortunate that, like, you know, the tournament organizers can really only afford one stream per day is really what it is. And you put Digimon and Gundam on the same day, you gotta pick Gundam. Like, I think it's just a truth that we all know, unfortunately, right now, right? Gundam is the baby, and you gotta take care of baby, right? We are, at this point, we are Bandai's. We were behind One Piece, right? We were Bandai's number 2, but now we're Bandai's number 3. So things get a little tough when you're Bandai's number 3, right? Like you've seen it with UA, although UA's on the come up. I want a better thumbnail. I don't know what to put on the thumbnail though. Watch party. Hold on, let me fix this. And then I do. Is there something I can do? Maybe there's like a thumbnail art I can take. Backwards a little bit, backwards a little bit. This is kind of good. There's no eagle here. There's none of this. This, this. This is pretty good. Okay, and then we put like party. So I didn't get to commentate that game too much, but I think you guys will forgive me this one time. Hopefully. Please forgive me. Sorry, I really sorry. Definitely just trying to make a just a thumbnail that's a little better than just reusing the Eagles Nest one. Really stream stats. Love Digimon. Yeah, I mean I love Digimon too, man. I do wish I do wish Bandai, like, I get, is it irrationally jealous of how well put together Riftbound is? I get really jealous of how Riftbound is, you know? Of how, like, I was so happy for Eggman to be able to, like, that he got to stream the he got to commentate the he got to commentate the one in Canada, like the Riftbound event in Canada. Do I want to they're on commercial. I'm gonna switch it to my face while we figure out what we're doing. Yeah. Like Riftbound goes crazy. They go crazy. It's insane. It's just insane how much production value they put into all their stuff right now. I mean, it's Riot, right? A lot of the same, from my understanding, when it comes to Riftbound, a lot of the streaming team and stuff is just like the League of Legends guys, right? And like we already know, like Riot puts on a show, right? With their LCS and Worlds and everything. So like if it's not they got all the tech, they got all the equipment, they know what they're doing, and they have the opportunity to go above, and they have the means to go above and beyond everything, right? That being said, like I still love Digimon. I still think it's my favorite. It's still my favorite card game. It's still the most fun card game. I will always concede that it's not the most competitive card game, right? Because by definition for me, what a competitive card game means is that when you sit down to play, the better player wins more often. I'll always say that. I've said that a million trillion times. But I think it's true. I think it's the most fair way to call something competitive, right? It's not competitive if the worst player wins more often, right? Like that's not, I mean, so I think it's just like a definitive good like baseline to call something competitive. Always have. But so Digimon's definitely not that. It's not the most competitive Bandai card game by far. I think Gundam is up there. I think it's iffy in Gundam. I think we're better than UA. I think Gundam may or may not beat us. It depends. And then Fusion World is above us for sure. Dragon Ball Masters is above us for sure. And then One Piece. All those card games I think are above us in terms of competitive. But it's still the most fun, man. It's by far. It's just unfortunate that there's just so many like non-games in Digimon, and that's something I've been harping on for a long time. In Digimon, is just like there's just so many non-games. Like we've seen it, right? Turn 2, you just lose to Angels, right? Like I didn't even get to play. Like what? Like turn 2, right? Like they went. Imagine they go first. They put you to like 3 because they boosted or did a tamer or something, right? And then like so like what you like you hatch Digivolve. You hatch Digivolve, play tamer, or boost training. Like let's say you boost training, put them to 2, and you lose. Like you didn't play the game. You didn't play the game. Like, and so if like we could stop that nonsense, I think we'd be in a good spot. But that's just how Digimon is, right? So I see people are joining the stream now. So we are watching. There is I'm sure you. I should pin it. Hold on. I should pin it. I need to give these guys respect. I will pin it. Official. There we go. Perfect. What's up, Radical? Right, I'm gonna pin that message, and so everyone, it's very easy to access the official stream for where you guys don't. If you guys don't know what we're doing today, I got a screen here. We will be watching the 3v3. They just finished round 1. I closed up shop. I came straight from work, so didn't get to really do round 1, but should be fun. There should be some fun reveals today, right? Like we just got 2, which is crazy. I think these are like genuine leaks though. The Melga and the Wargray. Any Wargray stands out there? Like I don't even know. Well, the Melga initial thoughts as a Melga player. I could see it. There's some good things about the card. The only hesitation I have about that card is like it's not aggressive, right? Like it's not something like in this, let's be real, in this day and age, if it's not a card that is going to enable a turn 2 OTK, you got to be nervous, right? Like you got to be like, oh, this is probably kind of bad, right? However, I will say, man, I gotta shave. Like this mustache is just not doing it for me anymore. But what else? What was I gonna say? Oh, like if it's not like an aggressive card, you have to be sus, right? Like it's sus immediately. The Melga is a very defensive card. Everything it does is defensive. Doesn't immediately make it bad, but you have to like, red flags, right? Like you're immediately like, I don't know if this is good, but like it's got juice, right? It's not like it doesn't have like the Wargray. Well, whereas the Wargray is a little weird. Like I would put the Wargray like isn't immediately like good in a Wargray tribal. Right, because of the counter effect. The counter effect is like 2 of your Digimon may DNA into a card with Omnimon, right? So it's like, okay, so if you're not playing Omni DNA, this Wargray just has less power to it. Although playing a level 6 for 6, kind of gas, right? Like that's good. That's not bad for sure. It is Omni support. Like straight up, both of these are good Omni support. Are they though? These are weird, man. These are weird because like traditional Omni isn't going up the line. So you got to play like what I was playing, right? You got to be playing ping pong Omni with these guys. But ping pong Omni really values things that these cards aren't doing, right? Ping Pong Omni really cares about digivolving into a 6 that's going to let you digivolve, like initiate the DNA, right? And these don't do that, right? These like it's gonna like you need a pretty good card to beat Cress and Blitz, right? Like Cress and Blitz are very good level 6s, and I don't know if these are good enough. The Assemble is nice though. The Assemble's kind of good. Like that is probably the biggest thing keeping these cards relevant in terms of like conversation right now, right? Just being able to, in this day and age, being able to just hard play a 6 is like becoming standard, right? And being able to just create a line out of an empty board, not an empty board, right? Because I don't know if you count trash as an empty board, but man, I read the Garu and I'm like, this isn't bad. This is not bad. It's got decode and oh my god, decode is good too. Like decode's not bad. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I like these cards. I just don't know. What's weird is their Virus Buster and Metal Empire. I didn't think they were going to do something like that. That definitely surprised me. I was not expecting a Virus Buster ME card like merge. Have you listened to me and Tessero about that? No. What are we talking about? About the card? But what are we talking about? I need context. I need to. I was not expecting them to do an ME Virus Buster card at like once we got the DNA and the 6s for Metal Empire, I thought we were done. Metal, yes. Yeah, Helkin. I agree that the Melga 100% could be played in tribal. I'm not against it being in tribal at all. Like it makes sense. The Melga is a good tribal card. Like it's okay. Like I don't know. I'm not super like immediately sold on it, but it's not bad. It's like Melga tribal can 100% use every part of this card, and that's good. What's interesting about both of these cards too, though, is that they're level 6 DNAs as well. And I think that's actually really interesting as well, because you can DNA into and their DNA conditions are actually kind of gas. Can I put it on screen? Maybe I can put it on screen. There's like not an English version to put on screen, but like I could do this and then like zoom in a little bit. Like look at these DNA conditions. Oh, game. Are you really going to be like that right now, game? They don't do the dots in China, in Jap. Oh, this is China. Is this Chinese? Oh, this is Chinese. Oh, that's weird. Oh, okay. Okay, well. I have so many Discords, by the way. So many Discords. Anyway. The DNA condition. Sorry, the DNA condition is for the Melga is blue-black level 5 plus a purple-black level 5, which there are blue there are blue Weregurus and there are purple Weregurus. There are blue-purple Weregurus at this point, right? You couldn't DNA those, or black. There's black Wereguru Sagittarius modes. Like in tribal, you can DNA into your 6 now. I think that is extremely interesting, specifically for Melga, because I think Melga would have the best time actually creating 2 stacks because like you just get enough like in Melga you potentially get enough memory to make 2 stacks. And you can do black and black, which is very weird. That is a very weird DNA actually. And then the why is the Melga one so weird? It's blue black plus a purple black. That's just weird. Whereas the War Gray is red yellow or black purple. And you're like, what? Where's the blue? No, I guess you don't want blue. But like black purple? What? That is really weird. These are just assembly cards to me. Yeah, I could see it. No, definitely like the assembly is so good. No, like that's like the biggest reason I'm considering these cards as like valid cards for their own tribal decks. Like just being able to just for 6, that's not bad. That's just not bad. It's I don't know what else to say about it other than it's just not bad. The game is about breaking a board and instantly rebuilding it. Yeah, no, we did. Yeah. I didn't watch you guys talk about that, but like, there is an interest. Like, that was going to be my next point. Is like there is an interesting world where like, yeah, these 2 new 6s don't facilitate any kind of OTK or anything like that, which is bad, right? Like that's kind of bad. However, it's an interesting sign, and to me, it's a good sign that like I think the game should be able to be about. I kind of want that. That's kind of where I want the game to be, right? All right, so like if you play a game of Digimon right now, either you get turn 2 OTK'd by Angels. If you're playing meta, specifically if you're playing meta, you either get turn 2 OTK'd by Angels or some dumb, stupid OTK and you didn't get to play. Or you have like this crazy back and forth where you guys can like answer each other's boards back and forth and keep playing the game. And it's actually like we were watching it last night on Thursday Night Eagles. Like our finals, like it was a game of Digimon. Like we watched, like I think it was like the finals and the semifinals were like those were games of Digimon. Back and forth playing the game. No one got blown out. Granted, you have to play meta to do that. And I know that's like how do I that's like a whole different conversation with people, honestly. I've talked about this before, but it's like it's a symptom of people being babied. I'm sorry, like maybe I'm being a little derogatory, but I don't have a better word to word it right now. It's a symptom of people being babied by a card game ban list instead of a rotation. And what I feel like a ban list does in a card game to the player base psyche is it makes them feel like because I can means I should be allowed to, right? It means I should, just because I can play Bloom Lord means Bloom Lord should be meta. Right? Like I feel like there is that sense in people of like my Bloom Lord deck is legal, hence it should be meta. My Machine Dramon deck is legal, hence I should be meta. Like I should be able to play it, and it shouldn't get power creeped out. Like, and I'm like, that's just not true. That's not true. And so like when I say like, yeah, you do have to play meta. Like if you look at like playing top decks in Digimon, like you are playing games of Digimon as long as like a non-game happens, right? As long as like you don't get turned 2'd by Angels or something. Like it's such a weird spot we're in. Like half the games of Digimon are really sick and interesting, and then half are dog water, and like it's just like an unfortunate state we're in. But like, yes, that's what I was going to say. Like, this is a really interesting spot where like, if like cards like this dictate the future of Digimon, like I am kind of for it. Hey there, what's up, Elkin? Blue, black, plur. Yeah, talking about what the DNAs were. Anyway, the fact that like both these like tribal decks, like a Greymon deck could in theory now DNA into War Greymon. A Melga deck could in theory DNA into Melga, and that is very interesting. Yeah, the fact that the Melga you can go black is also kind of funny. I don't understand that. I'm sure there's some way to break that. We'll see. Shambhala has a lot of DNAs for it. Does it? I mean, Shambhala has like a lot of like the field decks just are DNA decks. Like they're crazy. Like that's the whole gimmick they keep trying to do with the Shambhala stuff. The power gap between tiers is insane. I honestly wouldn't mind rotation at this point. I've been on the rotation train since set 1, brother. Like I mean that's just my history. I come from Magic, right? Yeah, everything will have high removal and damage while having low play cost. And I think that's okay. I think if we live in a world where people are just going back and forth and just board breaking and board answering and board develop, like that sounds sick as F. That's the game I want to play. This like getting OTK turn 2, like they just need to start taking like there was a ban list. It was the ban list with like when they hit the Garuda X. There was a few key like that's when they hit like the Growl X that gave security or the Growlmon that gave security +1. They were making like this active attempt to be like, let's take out the power these decks have to do security damage. Let's remove that and let's start going back to like removal and playing things and like making blockers and making defensive play. Like they're like we're such at a middle point right now with Digimon, and like it has me excited. It has me hopeful. Like, I mean, I'm always going to cope, right? This is my favorite game. So I'm always going to cope that like, oh, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. And I really do think we will. But again, I will admit that there's bias in cope in that. How did you get home so fast? I live 15 minutes from my work. I live 10 to 15 minutes away from my job, which is the card shop, which is where I was, right? I was hosting a Digimon tournament. To all those guys that came out and said hi, what's up? How you doing? It was cool. It's always cool to see people. I'm like, oh, I'm so excited to get to see the people tomorrow. DigiSean showed up with Ben. I have to say hi to them and see what they're doing. No, I don't. I wasn't even speak. I don't speak. I drive like a grandma. My wife gets mad at me. I just got back. Oh, well, there you go. DNA was kind of poorly future-proofed, but you didn't hear that from me. It clearly is poorly future-proofed at this point. I hope they do like an errata or something like, or a master rule to change DNA. If they change DNA to start like I think there's got to be something with DNA where like it doesn't reset inheritables would be nice, or like the DNA target should only have rush if one of the originating Digimon had the ability. If one of the originating Digimon had the ability to attack, the DNA should be allowed to attack. If both had summoning sickness, and I will even grant like if it had rush, that counts. That gets. That inherited goes in, right? Like, just like don't if both played Digimon without the ability to attack, the inherited Digimon should, or the resulting DNA should not be allowed to. That's probably too confusing. But to be fair, when DNA first came out, that was hella confusing too. So that's almost never the case, though. Not gonna lie. What's never the case? That there are balancing DNA by giving everyone DNA. That's almost never. That's not true. Wait, what part? What's almost never the case, though? Which the inheritables not being reset? I feel like the inheritables not being reset should be easy. Like you just tie it to the card instead and be like, this inheritable, this card already did its thing. It's not. We can't do that. Or something. That both bodies would have summoning sickness. That happens all the time, right? That's how Angels does its thing. That's how Harimon did its loop, right? Somewhat. Not always. Not always. But like that's definitely how Angels does it. Am I wrong? Angels just keeps going wide, and then they DNA the side bodies. Or like Virus Imperial. I'm just saying that's like one way to like reel it back in. Is it perfect? No. And I don't know. I get what you're saying, and I don't disagree with you. You're right. Like there's almost always like one of them could attack, but not always. So maybe like that would stop Angels, is my point, right? It would at least stop Angels. And then like Virus Imperial does the same junk, right? Like calling my own guy, rebuild the whole thing. I do know. And then like, yeah, and like Huddy wasn't always like that, but Huddy did do that sometimes. Like it wasn't like, it's kind of like the same argument as like, oh, Shakomon like was not a real hit. They'll just find it because they draw so much and then they'll just do the same thing. But like the one Shakomon really did hurt them. So I feel like it's that kind of the same thing. It's like, because they did it sometimes. Getting rid of that sometimes is enough to like curb it down, just because like realistically we only need to nerf decks. You only need to slow these decks down like 1 to 2 turns, right? Like if you can do that, suddenly it's not bad. Like one to two in Digimon, 1 to 2 turns now is a lot. Like it's a big deal to be slowed down 1 to 2 turns. So if you can, if a rule change can just do that, just like the knob turns that little bit, it's enough. Huddy de-evos, it's 1 stack. Yes, but they would de-evo 1 stack, but then they would go so wide that you would DNA those other stacks, right? And then also that Huddy also gets stopped by my first clause, right? Huddy gets stopped by the first clause of like, you can't reset inheritables. Also ban ruin mode. Wait, why are we talking about? Wait, we were talking about DNAs. Ban ruin mode. It's just like I don't know. I think that's an easy. That's a gimme. Anyway, we got games. We got games. We got games. We got games. Attacking and more aggro is strong, but usually this DNA guy is stunning the entire board or floating or something. The resetting, preventing would do it. Yeah. Well, at least for Huddy specifically. Yeah. But like, I don't know. Like I said, it's like if you like, if either of those clauses like slow a deck down by 1 to 2 turns, that's enough. I would say in this day and age, it is enough to be like, okay, DNA's balanced again. I'm going to eat a Snickers bar because you're not you when you're hungry. Oh, you were talking about a slow down a turn or two. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, like that's a different conversation. Ban ruin mode. Period. No cap. Honestly, the Shako hit is miserable because that wasn't even. Well. Define, I guess you gotta define problem card, because the Shako hit didn't do, like, the Shako hit did its job, right? Hitting Shako stopped Huddy from topping, period. Right? It topped like, it got like 1 top since its ban, or since the list, right? It got 1 ban. It got 1 top, where before it was getting like 6, 7, 8 tops. So hitting Shako was not a do nothing hit. Like that's objectively not true. But I could see like it's still frustrating to deal with. Like if they do see the one of, like the problem with one ofs is like it just feels like that it just helps this like feeling of like Digimon Saki, which isn't great, and I respect that. It was either that or Huddy itself. I agree. I never liked the idea. I was never for the idea of banning the pair banning the rookie inheritables or whatever. Anyway, so this is a 3v3 in Japan, which is really interesting. So they do have it all listed on the screen here, and we got 3 Musketeers, which for now, based on the results of Peoria, is the best deck of the format. Whether you think that or whether you believe it true or not, it's got the most results, it's got the most tops, it won the tournament. So not only do you get, sometimes a deck will get the most tops but not win the tournament. So then like there's an easier time you could have to debate this. But right now, I think Three Musketeers was the most played deck in Peoria. It was the most represented deck in Top Cut. It won. So it hit all three. It is the best deck of the tournament. We'll see here in Kissimmee tomorrow whether that remains true, because best deck of the format can change between tournaments. And right, best deck of the entire format is a different conversation entirely. But we got Three Musketeers versus Brother Bear. And anyone who dare calls it Bear Brothers, you're wrong. And you're a criminal. Put some respect on Phil Collins' name. The Brother Bear deck. Ruin mode is fine. Not gonna. Nah, I don't like ruin mode. I don't like. This is a me thing. This is a me take. This is not me like saying like Digimon will be ruined if, like, you know what I mean. I'm not. This is a me thing. This is a me thing. So this is not me speaking for everybody in the world of the Digimon card game or the future or the balance or whatever. I don't like floodgates. I don't like these like high power, you can't do anything about them floodgates. I'm talking the D-Link dragons. Do not like them. I do not like even like that, like Dianamon is okay because you can play around that one. You'd be like, oh, I just need more sources. How do I get more sources? Sometimes you can't do anything about it, but even that, like I would be okay seeing that gone. The G-Link dragons, like I said, ruin mode. Valder, do not like Valder. There's so many of these floodgates. I want them gone. Not a fan. Let people play the game. Anyway, oh my god, I love this. Oh, dude, this is my favorite thing about TS is being able to be like mem boost. Like they didn't do it exactly, but when you get a Dan and Yuki on board and you pass turn with a mem boost and play that mem boost, and then end of turn play another mem boost. Mwah. Risu, can you explain why Bears is good? Punching things. Let me chew. I think as a community, we have agreed D-Digivolve is probably, if not the best, really, really close. Really, I'm going to say it's the best form of removal right now is D-Digivolve. Fighting something, I might argue right now that fighting something is the best form of removal in the game. Like it's very like there's a lot of answers to deletion and battle. Like there's obviously barrier, there's obviously, but like, man, does being able to just drop Marsmon, fight an immune Digimon and get that junk out of here, like, oh, it's good. It's so good. So good. The Marsmon deck in general, though, I think it's got a lot of good things about it. But that is the one thing I'll be like, fighting is good. The Marsmon deck also has fortitude to back it up, though. So, like, you can get removed and stuff, but, like, it's fine. I would debate there are a lot of answers to Ruin now, mostly because from TS decks. Yeah, like, I agree with that. Yeah, like, Ruin mode, but, like, that doesn't, that to me, this is, again, a me thing. But to me, it never feels good to be like, oh, the counter to Ruin mode minus 10k is hard drop a level 6. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel good. That doesn't feel good to say. Maybe in the future where it's easier to do that for more decks, then yeah, Ruin mode's fine, but like, that's not most decks right now. I think Mars is the only deck keeping 3M in check solely thanks to Callus. I have to reread Callus. We haven't talked about the game. God damn it. How do we, you guys need to stop doing this to me. I think Marsmon has a good Three Musketeers matchup too. It's true. What is this? This is a Japanese 3v3 right now. You'll notice in the top right up here. Can you see my mouse? Oh, you kind of can here. I have to click though. Up here is, so the left player is team red, team symbol pawn. I don't know what that symbol is. And then this is the blue team, the right team. So you'll see, obviously it's a best of 3, but it's 3 separate best of 1s, right? So I think 3v3 is very explosive, self-explanatory at that point. We'll see the record as we go. Callus is pretty busty. Callus is pretty good. Callus is pretty good. Like, the deck is just good. Like, listen. I don't think it's one of the top 3 best decks. I do not. I think people were sleeping. Like, everyone, like, while I think for me, most people were like, oh, Reboot is the sleeper deck. Try Reboot. Reboot's really sick. I love Atmon. Yay, Atmon. I'm sitting here like, bro, Brother Bear's kind of got some swag to it. And like, I was proven right. Like, the Bearing Bears are so good. I don't know. And also Vulcan. Vulcan, I think, is like, I think Vulcan and Mars are in the same tier of like, they're just kind of good for this current meta. Like, they just kind of do the right things in the right way. Oh, what's up, Rhyme? How you doing? Bears insta loses to Vulcan. I mean, that's fine, because Vulcan is also like not that represented. Vulcan is good too. No, Vulcan is like, no. Vulcan is very good. Just that doesn't mean both can't be true, right? Like, and just because one deck beats the other deck doesn't mean the other deck isn't like meta, or maybe not meta, but like good. Shout out to Milk, who plays Volcanus at Eagle's Nest. Yeah, we did have a good showing of Volcanus at Eagle's Nest. Vulcan has Digivolve too. I mean, yeah, I mean, and it has fighting, right? Because collision also ignores Digimon immunity effects. Not fully. If it already has blocker, then you do have to block, but it won't gain the blocker from collision, so that's fair. But still, like, I'm not hating. This isn't a hate on Mars. Like, I'm allowed to glaze Mars without belittling Vulcan, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I wish Vulcan had some 1 or 2 cost options. Yeah. I could see that. I could see wanting that. Well, Vulcan does have DDG too. Shout out to Milk. Bears have a lot of good matchups against most decks right now. It just feels like a good deck. Like, Mars just feels good. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying like I would not personally, like, I'm glazing it, but I would not put my money on Marsmon winning a regional, right? Like, it's just a good deck. I don't see its appeal, but it's working, right? Like, that's the thing though, right? Like, for example, like, what's a deck I hated, but it was working? I don't want to say Huddy. I was a big Huddy hater, but it was working. But like, I wasn't like, I don't, there's gotta be a deck that was winning. And then like, I was like, why? How does this deck do it? Why? Stop. I don't think it's impossible. Someone will brute force Callus to first place. I agree. Like, I'm not saying it wouldn't happen. I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't, that's not where I put my money. It doesn't mean that also doesn't mean like it can't happen, right? Like, we live in a world of infinite possibilities, and I think one of those possibilities is very easily Callus winning a regional, or Brother Bear winning a regional. You talked mad junk about. I did. That's fair. All right. I'll give you that one. I talked so much shit about Virus. So much. I think the meta at the time when when Virus first came onto the scene, I was a hater because it just wasn't quite the right meta for it yet. But then it became the right meta or something. Like me and Eagle both did not like that deck. Eagle more so than me at the time, but I'll give you that rhyme. I did talk mad junk about Virus. Bears is a knowledge check into the opponent. It excels hugely when the opponent plays into the game plan. That's fair. I remember you always say that Tumble was a fair egg. Did I say that? That sounds like me. Because I don't think Tumble's that busted. Did Bears just win? Chat. You can't distract me by saying Bears is bad and Bears, I don't get Bears. And then Bears, God, flipping this goddamn, oh, you people. What the hell? I didn't even get to watch why Mars won. Hold on. Luckily for us, oh wait, you can't rewind the stream. No. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I never said, you guys, to be fair, you guys did not say Bears is bad. Yes, you guys did not say Bears is bad. You guys just said you didn't get it. I can't rewind. I can't. I literally can't. I can rewind my stream, but I cannot rewind this. This, like, look, is not, I can't click. It's not, I can't do it. It's not our fault you can't multitask. That's fair. Yeah. Yeah. I don't. It's not about premium. No. Did they change it? You can rewind other. Hold on. Y'all are gonna look real dumb. You guys are gonna look real dumb. Look at this. Look, no problem rewinding League of Legends. All right, zero issue rewinding League of Legends. All right, so don't give me that. Are you a member? No, I'm not a member there. God, I'm not even subbed. Oh wait, maybe I'm subbed. That might be a lie. Join? Yeah, I'm not a member. All right. And I don't understand. I guess I'm subbed, but I don't know. No, I'm subscribed. Did you hear about that league cheater? I'm gonna go with no, so you can explain it to me anyway. I heard about a Teemo cheater a long time ago. Oh wait, no, is this the? Go ahead, just explain it to me. Just explain. I'm gonna say no. I did not hear about the league cheater. And they DNA. Who DNA? New. Oh yeah, I did see the new EX. We did talk about the new EX12 Melga and Wargrey a little bit. I'm gonna switch screens so I'm not like fully stealing their stream. But they're good. They're interesting. Like the Melga, you can the Melga has a place in Tribal. I will flat out say the Melga has a place in Tribal. It'll be interesting if there's ever a Melga deck that can probably pull off a DNA. Because the DNA connections for the Melga is blue-black and then purple-black. And that is a very common, like, you can pull that off in Melga. Like, and Melga decks give you the memory and the tools to pull off 2 stacks, right? Like that is, I don't think that's crazy either. Oh, they decided to play. This is table 3. They decided to put table 3 on the board. We got Angels versus Glowing Dawn. And then the assemble part is crazy. I think the assemble part is probably the thing that makes it like, oh, that's playable. Like, I could put that in my Melga deck for sure. Now, the DNA part, like, Omni DNA has me questioning. Like, I could see a world where you play, like, Omni Ping Pong with those 2 6s. But, like, I almost have to ask, like, why would you? Right? Like, are they better than Cress and Blitz? I don't know if that's true. Like, I don't know if the assemble is you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if the assemble is good enough to be like, yes, it's better than Cress and Blitz. Right? Like, I don't think that doesn't feel true. Yeah, I don't think they are. So, like, I guess they have to fit in, like, ME Virus Busters, and we'll see what the rest of the Virus Buster support looks like. It is very weird to me that they are Virus Buster and ME. Like, I did not expect them to do that. I know someone's gonna hit me with well, actually, Melga and Wargrey are part of both Metal Empire and Virus. Like, yes, I know that, but so are like 10,000 other Digimon. And like, so is like so many of the Digimon they already put exclusively in said fields. Like, is it like Metal Seedramon also Metal Empire and Deep Savers, and he's only Deep Savers, like stuff like that. Like, everything is part of multiple fields, and this is the first time we get a Digimon in multiple fields, and I wasn't expecting them to do that. The all turns on Melga is super good. Never mind, I misread. It's one target, not the whole field. Yeah, it's only one target. Yeah, but it's still like not bad. Like, that's not it's not as busted as you thought it was, but like, it's still okay. It's on all turns. The DNA is from the Pendulum V-Pets. Yeah, I know. Yeah, for sure. EOS is part of ME. True. We might get an EOS mon support. Not for Ultra S. Yeah. Now, they use the Virus Buster option called it's play a Digimon for 3 or less, and it's not once per turn. Oh, wait. Hold on. What? Excuse me? Do I gotta... Oh, is Angels just going in? Or is a trade I think Glowing Dawn's going in here, right? This homie went through his whole deck. Jesus Christ. Is Angels cooked? Oh, they're upset because Angels is doing something, right? They hard slammed Juno, trash both security, but like, is that Magna Angemon? Yeah, they went Magna Angemon. That doesn't do anything for us. Isn't it just a Tratus swing? I think we're just kind of throwing our hands up and hoping. Yeah, 7 memory to Glowing Dawn. Like, yeah, that's gonna be game. The Wargrey I don't think is as good for tribal. I think the Wargrey, just off of the fact that its secondary effect is so tied to DNAing and being DNAing into a Wargrey or an Omni or a Virus Buster or ME, like it's too tied to that, and so like half the power of that card is unusable to tribal, which is kind of bad. Where like the Melga doesn't have that issue, which rest in peace, Wargrey stands. I do feel bad. Did he have to pop the Magna? I guess so. And that's game. That was kind of cool, but homie got it. Homie needed to get it too because their team was 1-1. So he the Mr. Navy shirt, United States Navy shirt, got it. That's crazy. Why is he? Is that? We got a secret agent over there. We got a homie over there, and we didn't know about it. Deletion being mandatory is funny. Yeah, it can be funny sometimes for sure, which is good. I think being able to take advantage of forced interaction like that. I think there should be more of it. I feel like it's not fun. I don't think it's fair for things to be like there probably should be less optional things in Digimon. I think we've some things I feel like specifically like interacting with your opponent's board, I feel like shouldn't be optional. Right? Like when attacking, delete a guy should almost always be mandatory. Stuff like that. Like may unsuspend, okay, like you don't want to do it. You don't want to make something mandatory and then like cause like friction where like cause like some friction where like what do I want to say? Cause like friction where like you force mistiming. That's not fun. Like that is not fun gameplay because it's just like, oh, my card's worse now, right? Like it just feels bad when it's like, oh, you unsuspended this condition, but you're already unsuspended, so you missed timing. Like that sucks. I think that's stupid. But I think like when attacking, delete a guy, that should just be mandatory. Like, I think forcing your opponent to interact, I think is like should be okay. Glowing Dawn is so good in the right hands. Yeah, my top 3 decks right now are probably Three Musketeers, Glowing Dawn, and Shine Gray. I think it's Shine Gray. I know that's kind of blasphemous to say right now because Shine Gray didn't do well in Peoria. Right. It just didn't do well in Peoria. Like so like I know I guess I'm coping for that, but like I think it's good. I have not played against high level Three Musketeers. I mean, it's the best deck. Like if you're going tomorrow, you're going to see some Three Musketeers, man. Shine Gray did win Eagles on Thursday. Teapot not the top 3 list feels diabolical. I don't know, man. Like I just don't have the same faith in I don't have faith in Teapot going undefeated all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it kind of happened to Peoria. It kind of happened. Like, I think Angels was like the second most represented deck at Peoria, if not third. Maybe it was third. But and it only got 2 tops. Like Teapot is Biz deck. You just wait. I mean, it could be true. Also, if you guys are paying attention, I have a World of Warcraft mug. It says Risu on it because I am beloved by my WoW guild. Orgray and Malga are now in English. Oh, are they? I see the Japanese ones. I don't see the English. Oh, I see you. There we go. I mean, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I like the Melga. I like the Melga. 100%. People need to play Kongu. It's too good this format. Like Vulcan players have been trying. Vulcan players have in fact been trying actively to play Kongu, so you're not off. You're not wrong. Teapot has a skill. Are we all? I feel like. Are we calling it? Did I start this? Surely I'm not the progenitor of this, right? Because I've been calling him the teacup man for like ever. Like since like BT9, I've been calling him the teacup man. And now suddenly everyone's hitting me with that terminology, and I'm like, did I do this? Is my ego high enough? Is my reach good enough to where I've started this? This has completely derailed the Kongu conversation, but like, I've been calling him the teacup man for a long time, and now everyone's on the train, and I'm for it. I'm here for it. We are talking about Shakao being a teacup. Yeah, he's totally a teacup, bro, or a teapot, teacup, whatever you want to call it. This new cards made the virus. Oh, that's what I also wanted to do. I wanted to read the virus buster option. Here we go. Let me read the virus buster option. Okay, Digimon card.dev. Can you please load the freaking cards? Why is card library being unhelpful right now? That's just annoying. In terms of numbers, you are more than likely not the person who started. I know, but like, I can believe. I like Card Slash a lot for looking at cards. Card Slash. All right, I'll try. It's in your leaks. Yeah, it probably is in my leaks. I mean, the English cards are in my leaks, but I want the Virus Buster card. It's been so long since I saw the Virus Buster card. There's been so many cards released since that. Because it was Virus Busters was been a minute. Oh, there we go. Let me reread it. Main, add the bottom security card to your hand and place this card face up in your bottom security. Oh, it's it's a security. It's a field. It's a field. Right. When one of your level 4 or higher Viru trait attack, you may play one Virus Buster trait card with the same level from your hand. Oh, so you can play these guys for 3. Ooh. But is the deck fast enough to fill the trash like that? Right, that would be the next problem. Like, are we fast enough to make these cards? Virus Buster Omni at the end of the event. Virus Buster is going to be insane. I mean, this is both, right? So you could do like... This is interesting. It's interesting. I don't know. Like, cause like, what's the new keyword for what's super decoy? What's the redirect or something? I don't remember right now. It was on the Metal Empire. It was on the Metal Empire field spell. Distract? Guard. Thank you. Because there's a world where it's like you have Wargrey and Melga out, and then like they try to kill your Wargrey, and then you just guard Melga, and then Melga just evades. You can do that, right? Is evade? Does evade trigger your own effects? I don't remember if evade lets you. I don't remember if evade specifically has to be your opponent deleting your guy. I think it's just when it would be deleted, right? But guys, we can DNA Wargrey and Melga into Cyberdramon instead. Oh, you mean Chaosdramon? It's true. Can do that. You could. Do you want to? I don't know. I don't like Cyber. Maybe I'm a hater. I'm probably a hater, but like I don't I don't think Cyber is good. Okay, oh God, now you got me saying it. Let me switch. I don't wanna have their like interviews on the screen. I want to make this like as like safe as possible for me getting copyrighted or something. Machindra needs to stay gone. I don't know about that. That seems a little harsh. That seems an itsy bitsy bit harsh. If you don't delete your own Digimon, then no protection. Oh. Good talk. No evade Melga to protect Wargrey. Yeah, I forgot about that. Damn it. That's lame. Was Machindra toxic? Wait. Do we not like Machindra? When did this happen? Wait, Machindra's toxic? When did we I'm kind of here for it. Like I'm kind of okay with it. In my life, there is so much Machindramon glazing that I'm definitely okay with some Machindramon hate. You know what I mean? Like I need balance within the force, you know? It was kind of toxic when it came out. You mean the DM version? Or like you mean like DM machine? Was it toxic? I don't know. It was okay. I mean, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Vade. I guess Vade. Vade. Are we talking about like Vademon? Like DM with Vademon and then you'd go into Machindramon? You will hold your words. That's fair. Vademon Machindramon was pretty strong. Like Machindramon was never like meta like dominant though. Am I forgetting something? Like it always kind of just got clapped by everything all the time. Is that true? Meta dominant? For like it must have been the DMs. It must have been Vademon, right? Like it must have been like the Vademon where it was the most relevant. I was supposed to go to bed an hour ago. Why must you do this to me? It's not my fault. It's Japan's fault. Look at this. I got a stream. I got content. I got people to yap to. EX9 had some good tops, I think. It had good tops. Yeah. Like, I'm not denying that Machindramon wasn't like topping or anything, but like dominant. You know? Dominant. That means something. Like, right? These words mean something. Dominant is a big step up from relevant. And maybe I just see those words too far apart from each other, and maybe that's my problem. Yeah, I don't think dominant. That's fair. Okay. And yeah, I realize I should play some music. Get some classic Risu tunes. Rocks killed it because Magnetic at the time was insane. Yeah, Magnetic was good. I also think the format adapted. The format adapted to what Vademon and Machindra did. Because I don't disagree that, like, man, did they like that deck cleaned house against Paildramon, right? Like Imperial, Davis Ken, like that deck was made to beat Imperial. Like it was so good for that. Like watching Davis and Ken get bounced again and again and again was honestly one of the greatest experiences of my life, man. I don't think like, and I got married. It's not true. I love my wife. I'm sorry. You can make the War Gray in Master. Oh, you can. Oh, because it's yellow purple. Huh. I mean, is that real though? Would we? I mean, you could. I mean, you can make the Melga in any black deck, right? Because it's black plus black. So, is that the first? Is this the first DNA deck that you could do? You could do the same color twice. I think so. Which kind of defeats the purpose of DNA a little bit. That's kind of funny. It's also interesting that theoretically, like even shine War Gray line, like shine lines, pure yellow shine lines get you there. That's so interesting. I don't know. These, it's been a long time since a card comes out and really makes you think. I think these two cards. Oh, the black was a bad translation. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, it's black yellow. Okay. Oh, it's purple and yellow. Oh, okay. Okay, so okay, so it was a bad translation. It wasn't black. Okay, that would have been, to be fair, that would have been weird. So it's actually blue or black, or purple yellow. Blue, black, purple, yellow makes Melga. So does the yellow, what is that? What's the yellow mean? No, we just go back to the, oh, what's up, Morgana? It's been so long. It's been a while since you were here. Thanks for the subs. Oh, that's so hype. Thank you. It's been a while. Have you been playing in Eagle's Nest on Mondays? Because, like, yeah. Yellow is for me, I think. Why? Yellow is the main virus buster color. Yeah. You're working like hell. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry for that. Yellow is the main. Yeah, I mean, yellow is the main virus buster color. Like, obviously, like, I guess what I'm saying is, like, the yellow is obviously there for virus buster, but I was like, what does that mean for Melga Tribal? Is there something weird you can do in Melga Tribal to do to make that, to take advantage of the yellow? And I don't think so. I actually don't think so. So yeah, obviously they always make sure that with these field decks, they always try to make sure that the DNAs match for the field. So I have no issues. I have no qualms with like the colors in the context of their fields. The colors in context for tribal though is what had me curious. DNA Melga still sounds crazy. I don't know, man. Damn, you didn't get the gifts. Yeah, it's okay, man. It's also, yeah, they're both Metal Empire and Virus Busters. Yes, for sure. Like you can do Andro plus any other 5 gets you into the Melga, right? Because all the Metal Empire guys are black. Surely it means Beowulf into. That's what we're talking about, brother. That's thinking with portals, bro. 100%. This is why. Oh my god, I can take a blue Beowulf and the yellow Beowulf, and I can make a Melga. Oh, this is great. Oh, the tables are turning. Oh, the turnings are tabling. If we live in the good timeline, there's no Melga and no Wargrey. We would have Proxima. Oh, I mean, I think we could. I think it's just confirmed it's going to be Omni, right? Like the Wargrey just straight up makes just says Omni on the card, right? Could still be Proxima. I'm not going to try to kill people's hope for Proxima. But like also we do have like I think there's still hope for Proxima because like we obviously still have the entire Gamma Online to talk about. Both Proxima and Omni would be crazy. Give the deck 2 7s off rip like that. No, they'd do something wild. I think they would do something wild. Like they would probably end up doing something like DNA. Like, I don't know, DNA. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Like make I see something ridiculous. Like the Omnimon doesn't have Virus Buster or Metal Empire trait. It's like Adventure trait for no reason. And then they'll give us the Virus Buster Proxima. That's always possible. They've done weirder. I would say. I would definitely say they've done weirder. What are we looking at? Just looking at stuff. It's gonna be a minute before. It's gonna be about a minute before round 2, huh? Or round 3. I'll be right back. I want Enmamon and Shakamon, to be honest. Are we? We should get. Are we not getting Emma? We might not get Emma. There's so many cards already revealed. Are we gonna even get Emma? Oh, that's. Them skipping Emma feels weird. I don't feel like they would. And then Shakamon? No, there's definitely going to be a Shakamon. We have Chokaimon and all the others. There's 100% they do Shakamon. We still haven't seen the Susan. I'm still holding hope. I'm still holding hope for a Magna Garurumon, man. I'm holding hope for a Magna Garurumon and a Kaiser Greymon or Emperor Greymon. This is Omnimon's year. We need an EX12 Shakuamon and a Virus Poster Shakuamon. You know, just one good Magnagar, bro, please. Oh my god, all three of them have been dogs. Oh, actually, that's not true. The promo one is okay. The promo one, the promo one is only as good as the 3-color Magnagarurumon. So if they come out with another 3-color Magnagarurumon and it's good, the promo Magnagar gets better by association. Which is a good thing. I'll be right back. I need a drink. I need to wake up. Good night, good night. Oh, good night, Zenitsu. Promo Magnagar needs another Magnagar to be really good. Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. But I don't know. What do you guys think is gonna take? Who's actually watching me and is going to kissing me tomorrow? You guys are lunatics. If you're watching me right now and you're going to kissing me tomorrow, you're absolute insane. Y'all got a regional tomorrow. Come on, go to sleep. But nah, yeah, nah. Oh, man. He's an okay. Like the promo's okay. Like I like to over exaggerate it. Like I played it. I've played it in an Ancient Gar. I played it in a few decks. I like that card. Like it's okay. You are the best. Come on, that's fair. But are you going to the regional tomorrow? That's specifically what we're talking about. But I was gonna say, like, this regional has me so like half depressed. Not half depressed. I don't want to use the word depressed. I'm sad. I've had a few I've commentated a lot of Digimon, right? But I've only had a few opportunities to commentate in person. I've commentated One Piece in person. And after this weekend, I will have commentated Gundam and Union Arena in person. And I still will not have commentated Digimon in person. And I think that's insanity. Like, how have I managed to dodge commentating Digimon in person? It's just evolving with Sagittarius is so much fun. Yeah, that's true. That little degenerate combo you could pull off was really good. It was really fun. Does True Champ Steven even commentate Digimon still? They had him for Nats, right? He didn't do Digimon. I think that was Panda, and they had Panda and Ryan the Neighbor do it, which they're a great duo. They do good. They do good work. They always get Panda and Ryan now. I guess not always. Always is kind of wrong, but like lately they've been pushing Ryan and Digipanda, which is fine. I think they do a pretty good job, in my opinion. I think this year they wanted 3 people at the, like this year was weird, or this past year, this in Las Vegas was weird because they wanted 3 people on screen, but like 1 person not talking. So they had Panda and Ryan commentate with True Champion Steven just sitting there. And that was awkward. Like that was so weird. Geez, I write the worst English in my, no, you're good. To be honest, I'm not in the mood to play at the moment. I enjoy more creating content about Digimon than playing the game. That's fair. I mean, you're talking to the #1 person that doesn't really play Digimon right now. Not by choice. If I had, like, I work Fridays now, which is my locals day, but I work at my locals hosting Digimon. So it's like, and then I commentate Eagle's Nest and then do like all the like side of Bandai stuff, right? Do videos, do top 16s, like I'm still very much engaged, and I get that. Like I think that's just, it's hard to find time sometimes. I was about to say because that guy jumped ships really fast. I mean, that's just how do I say this without any shade? I think you would find that a lot of the early Digimon creators were those kind of people anyway, right? Like what, like if we did like a Digimon TCG content creator, where are they now, for example? Like, you know what I mean? Like really think about some of those original content creators, like, and you know what? I'll throw shade at my love and my dearest, eggmanevents.com, which I work for and write for and am actively, like, you know, fully supportive, like sugar daddy status. Like I wouldn't be where I am without Eggman. Where are we now? Right? Granted, Eggman's a little different. I will defend Eggman that like he still supports Digimon by making me do it instead, right? Like that's his way of continuing to support Digimon instead of just, you know, fully abandoning it. He still supports it on the site, makes the deck builder, stuff like that, right? So it's a little different, but like to my point, like Max Tapera, like your True Champion Steven, some of the original like webcam tournaments, like who was the guy that would always do the Zach Roy playmats for his tournaments? Was it, well, the one guy, there was the one guy that got into a lot of trouble with the Crest of Friendship deck box, like Davey or David or Davi X3 or something. He had the deck box where it was supposed to be like the crest of, not the Crest of Friendship, but it was like the Crest of Friends, I guess, where it was like all the season 1 characters on it. It was blue and white. Maybe you guys were, maybe it was one of those, right? Like, so like I'm in Brazil, but I'm like 000%. Geez, I read the words. No, you're good. You're good with, your English was fine. Like, I mean, I type worse. This is some old story. I mean, it's old drama, like for sure. It's old drama. Who else? Like, those are the big ones I remember this second, but like, I mean, Dorkatron Prime is out, right? That was a big. Louis the Panda. Those are 2 close friends of mine. They're done. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, obviously, Eggman, True Champion Steven, Mario's Gaming World. A lot of I said Max. Did I say Max? Max Tapera. Oh my god, so many people. The Doo Destin guys are done, but they're a little different. There's just so many that I can picture them, but I can't. Primitive Kage. I can envision them, but I can't think of their names. GFG Tyler. I think GFG Tyler still plays. He just, with the kid and everything, can't do content. GFG Tyler, I think, still plays Digimon. Maybe they finally quit, but like they were at Nats, right? Like they were playing in February with Las Vegas, so they were very recently active. True Pain Gaming, that's one. True Pain Gaming, they are gone. There's a couple. There's two others that was kind of part of that clique that they're gone too. Not Ride My Avatar. Ride My Avatar still does stuff. Who's the other guy? Oh, Battle Ready Inc. is done. Oh, V Passion's now one of the best Jupitermon players now. He's moved on from Royal Knights. Oh yeah, we are old. Does it blow your mind? Think about Chad, how you thought about that this is the title of this game is Digimon Card Game 2020. It's 2026. Have we thought about that yet? If for whatever reason you had a child at the start of this card game, they would be in first grade. Wild. Time flies, man. Time flies. It's crazy. I can't even, man. Who else? There's so many people. And so to the long story short is like, you know, like what I was trying to get at with by naming all these people that have kind of left the scene slowly but surely is like, they were kind of those people to begin with. Right? Like, and I'm not saying that as a bad thing, but like realistically speaking, like look at Max Tapera, right? Or look at True Pain Gaming. They dropped Digimon, went to One Piece, then they went to Star Wars, and then they went to Gundam, then they did Rift. Now Max is like super into Riftbound, and I think there was a couple other games in between them that Max tried to do. So like, you know what I mean? Like these people kind of were just Game of the Week people anyway, or were just, you know, ex Yu-Gi-Oh, and then Yu-Gi-Oh got better, so we started playing Yu-Gi-Oh again. Like, I don't know. I just want to avoid sounding like bitter or hateful about it. It's just, you know, it's like, it's okay that people do that, but it's true. Oh, another 5 gifted. Jesus Christ, man. Or, dude. I'm glad the game is thriving. 6. Yeah, the game, it's hard to say if the game is the game thriving? Like, I guess define thriving. We have a dedicated player base. I will say that. And I don't know if it's growing or shrinking. It's hard to tell. But we definitely have a passionate fan base. So 2 more years and it's a Time Stranger reference. That's fair. Is it? I guess I need to finish playing Time Stranger. Like straight up. Would you guys hate like it's embarrassing that I haven't, like, I'm still only in the sewers. I have not gotten far in Time Stranger at all. It's just so hard. Yeah, I mean, all ships rise together, bro. Like, I try to support all the content creators, even if it burns me a little. And it's crazy to think that I have been like burned a little, but whatever, it's worth it because I made good friends otherwise. Peoria had 308 people this year. 2 years ago, it was 280 something. Okay. That's a good sign. It's not like crazy. Like you can't go to a company and be like, look, 20 more people. It's just good. Like that's a good thing, but it's not like brag. Like in the eyes of a company, I feel like that's like, you know what I mean? Like that is steady. Like, okay, we went up a little bit. Great. We countered inflation. You know what I mean? I think Bandai should start charging more for their events and then just like offering a better event experience. But that's just a different, that's a different can of worms, brother. Last year regionals event in Brazil had maximum 256, while this year had over 300 openings. How many people played? Though, right? Just because we had more seats doesn't mean there was more people. Union Arena's not. Here's the thing though. Okay, so V Passion, I'm just happy we aren't Battle Spirits. Agree. Or Union Arena wane. I don't think Union Arena's waning. I think Union Arena is on track to outgrow us. Personally, this is my lived experience. I will not be shocked if Union Arena outgrows us or outlives us. Okay. So it's just seats. It's 2 months away though, so we don't know. Okay, fair. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes in Brazil then. Okay, that makes sense. Like, I feel like with Union Arena, it's not necessarily fair to compare anything to Union Arena. Not even the big three, not even One Piece. Because, like, it's honestly closer to Magic, which is kind of crazy to say. And follow me. Union Arena is closer to Magic because, in terms of how their player base is, because every set that Union Arena comes out with, they grab a little bit more people. And sure, people will leave, like, slowly, right? Like, oh, I'm sick of the game, blah, 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 blah. But, like, every set, I feel like they're grabbing a little bit more people than they're losing every set. All right. And so it's, like, kind of like that with Magic right now, right? With Universes Beyond, it's like, oh, Final Fantasy people. Transformers people. SpongeBob people. Spider-Man people. Avatar people. Oh, Marvel superheroes people. Lord of the Rings people, right? And it's like, they're just grabbing more and more people as people like to balance and gaining more than are leaving. And I think Union Arena is like specifically weird because they started really small. Like Union Arena was the smallest Bandai card game, and it's like you just see how hungry that player base is for regionals now, right? All their regionals sell out. Period. Digimon does not sell out. That's a problem, right? And if you're a company, who are you going to support? The one selling out or the one not selling out, right? Like, that's why it's important to sign up to regionals, by the way. They've really care. Like, it is a big thing. It is a big problem in Bandai's, like, if you're running a tournament and you're running Bandai tournaments and you're the TO, it is a bad look that the Digimon tournament, like, all right, Union Arena sold out, One Piece sold out, Gundam sold out. Oh, Digimon didn't sell out? You go report that to Bandai. Bandai's going to be like, I guess we're just going to support Digimon less. They don't want it as bad. And that's just fact. But that's like a little doomy gloomy. I don't... Anyone going to Los Angeles regionals in July? No. Unless someone pays me to go. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Yeah, and I it's hard for me to go to regionals. Like I try to like right now my budget is 2 events a year. And I kind of plan those to be the card fests right now. Like I just plan those to be the card fests. Like obviously I'm in Orlando, so the Kissimo one's like no brainer. So I'll be there. But I try to just do the 2 card fest. I can't really, unless like I get paid to do it or something, I can't really afford to do anything else really. You have a better vantage point on Union Fair. Yeah, I mean, I dabble. Like I'm not commentating one Sunday by accident. I like to think. Union Arena. I mean, I guess a little bit by accident. It's like fate, right? Union Arena has better local attendance than Digimon in my city. Damn. That's not true for us, my store, but like I see it, dude. Like I see as the TO for Digimon and Union Arena. Like I see it like every set we get a couple more people. A couple more people come in. A little more people are interested in boxes. A little more people are buying boxes. A little more people are buying packs. A little this set's selling out. That set's selling out. And solo, we just had a huge injection with solo leveling, and now we're about to get Gurren Lagann. We're getting some bangers in Union Arena soon. We're getting Union. We're getting Inuyasha. We're getting some boomer junk, bro. We're getting Inuyasha. We're getting Gurren Lagann. We're getting a slime. I know slime's really. I don't care about slime, but slime's really popular. That's also not a boomer one. What else is there, man? Oh my god, there's Two Love Roos, like the original, like to most people I feel like Two Love Roo is like the original what's the word arrow anime, like it's like spicy anime, you know what I'm talking about? Like there's a word for that that's not the H word that I don't want to say in case that's a bad thing to say on YouTube. Lewd anime? No, there's a word and I can't. Ecchi, there we go. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball's got its own problems. If you're talking about Bandai, Dragon Ball's got its own problems in the sense that ever since Akira, it's unfortunate to say, God rest in peace, ever since Akira Toriyama's passing, Dragon Ball as a franchise has been a mess. And then everything around it has to suffer because of it. The card game, the video games, the anime, the manga. Since his death, there has been a power struggle for the rights of Dragon Ball between, I think, Bandai, Capsule Corp, which is Akira Toriyama's company, and Shueisha. I think it's Shueisha. It's not Toei, right? It's either Toei or Shueisha. I think it's Shueisha. Maybe it's Toei. Damn it. I don't know. Maybe someone knows. But like, there's been a crazy power struggle between those three that it's just like everything suffers because of it. So like, I don't like talking about Dragon Ball, but Dragon Ball is kind of the. Let's put it this way. If Dragon Ball Masters is still around, Digimon's safe. We are safe for a while. if Masters if they are still releasing Dragon Ball Master sets, Digimon's okay. We will be fine. Oh, 100 girlfriends who really, really, really loves you. Yeah, that one's true too. That one's coming. The original Boomer anime for sure. Fun fact, I started playing card games about 6 months ago. That's already been discontinued twice and continued for years thanks to the community. So I think Digimon would continue. Yeah. Like I don't think Digimon's dying anytime soon. Like don't get me twisted. I am like, yeah, I don't think Digimon is anywhere close to discontinuing, if you will. Wow, they're taking a while on this next round for the 3v3. Is it over? It's not over, right? I don't think so. One thing about Brazil regionals, also, it seems like there will be no Ulti Cup. Oh, that's sad. At least no tickets so far. Oh, interesting. That sucks. Ugh. Oh, do you guys see there's a game series that I love right now that like probably one of my favorite game series of all time, but Trine. I freaking love Trine and playing Trine. I play with my two best friends all the time. We play every game, and they just announced Trine 6. Some of them have kind of been lackluster, but man, do I love Trine. The amount of laughs that Trine has given me is irreplaceable. Like, so good. Now they're doing like a 4-player Trine, which is weird. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I don't know why I brought that up. Though Dragon Ball also sells well on collector base as well. Digi has no collector appeal in comparison. That's true. But to be fair, Dragon Ball's collector base only recently existed. I think it wasn't until the Fusion World manga sets that suddenly everyone cared. Like the stuff you see as a shopkeeper right now is crazy. Like, it is so funny to see people go from not caring at all to suddenly, like, you know, so my shop has basically never carried Yu-Gi-Oh. There was a brief instant where we had a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh, but my shop for the most part never carried it. We'll just say we never carried it. And to go from like, we've never carried it, no one calls about it, no one asks about it, no one cares that we don't have it, realistically, to suddenly, like, every day, multiple times a day, people are calling like, you got any Yu-Gi-Oh? You got Yu-Gi-Oh? You sell Yu-Gi-Oh singles? Do you sell Yu-Gi-Oh? Do you got Yu-Gi-Oh? Do you got any Yu-Gi-Oh? Do you sell Yu-Gi-Oh? When's your tournament? When do you have a Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments? Are you an OTS store? And it's all because the new rarity collection came out with the frame break cards or whatever they're calling it. It's like, ugh. It's so like, ugh. So that's where Dragon Ball is right now with me. Like, my store doesn't carry Dragon Ball at all as well. No Masters, no Fusion World. They just don't carry either of it. And the amount of people that suddenly started calling again because, like, the collector market, like, blew up after the 2 manga sets that Fusion World had. It is so crazy. It's so crazy that to watch it happen, where it's like suddenly everyone cares and you're just like, I know why you care now. Like, it's so, like, it's kind of disheartening because I'm like, you don't care. You don't actually care. You're just trying to make a buck. And it's like, that feels gross. Right? Like, that just doesn't feel good. Or it's like, I don't know. It had to be because of the new rarity Yu-Gi-Oh has value type stuff. Yeah. Like, it's so gross. It's suddenly like, because it's like, also, rest in peace, Simo. I don't know if it's my place to talk about that, but like, rest in peace, man. That's sad. Life is tough. Life is long. Life is short. Life is long and short, right? What's the saying? The days are long, but the years are short, man. Whew. It's always, I think you always, like, after your 30s, you definitely get to that age. After your 30s, I'd say, is like definitely the age where it's like, these are all just reminders that we are mortal and that you yourself are mortal, and remember to enjoy it, I guess. Like, don't live a villain. Definitely, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't live a villain. Like, die a hero, right? Like, definitely die a hero to somebody, at least. Even if, I guess sometimes you got to be a villain to somebody else to be a hero for someone else, right? But I will honor Simo with a Bakugan named after him. He played Bakugan, didn't he? Which is cool. Like, that's where, like, he was so trying to be a Maximilian dude of, like, just janky games, right? Like he was definitely cool. He was definitely cool. But it's like, so the thing about that is like, okay, so Yu-Gi-Oh, everyone cared about Yu-Gi-Oh all of a sudden because there's value in Yu-Gi-Oh, and it's like those are the people that like don't matter, right? Like they're not the people. Yu-Gi-Oh has so many problems that like people complain about: pull rates in cards, the booster boxes, pull rates, and rarity distributions, comparing OTS versus OCG, or TCG versus OCG, and ban lists and meta and power creep and this and that, hand traps and playing on your opponent's turn and this and that. It has so many problems, and it's not like a lot of those are fixed. Sometimes they get better, but then they get back to worse, right? And it's just like to see all this newfound interest in Yu-Gi-Oh have nothing to do about the game. It's so ugh. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know how Pokemon player does. I don't know how Pokemon players do it. And maybe their format changes fast enough to where it like doesn't matter. And their game is constantly changing fast enough that it doesn't matter, because they're always introducing some new like EX star move or like thing. And then they're also in rotation, which I think breeds a healthier, ever-changing game for your players. So there's that. Simo won an official Bakugan tournament, which got him a Bakugan named after him, which such a cool. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's so cool. Just so you guys know, we're not here for no reason. Like we are here because we are trying to watch the 3v3. This next round just hasn't been posted, or like they have not shown the next. Like I'm a little worried that like they just left the stream on and it's actually over. But here we are. Like I don't want you guys to think that we're just here to like quietly yap about the existential end of all our lives. You know, like there is a purpose to being here. I'm just waiting. Poca doesn't change. I mean, like, okay, so I admit I said maybe. I think I said maybe to all that, but to you know honesty and clarity and openness, I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh, or I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh. That's also true. I don't play Pokemon. I just kind of observe Pokemon. So to have an in-depth opinion is just not what I have. So you don't think Pokemon changes that fast? That's fair. I mean, F me, I don't know. But you get my point. It's like I just don't like, how do you, I guess like Pokemon players are okay with it because their game is so cheap because of it. Like stupid cheap. If you just play base rarity. Now, if you want to max rarity, sometimes it can get kind of expensive, but for the most part, even then, it's like whatever. Funny enough, I'm kind of subscribed to the idea that Digimon is in a soft rotation because the meta changes every format, which feels like rotation in a sense. How do I word this without sounding smug? That's every game with a ban list. Every game with a ban list just makes the next set more powerful than the last. So rotating the old stuff, right? Like, right? But like, and I don't like, I don't like the idea, like because Yu-Gi-Oh's like that, right? But like the counter argument of with Yu-Gi-Oh is like, oh, but then they introduce a new Sky Striker card and suddenly Star Striker is meta. Like that doesn't count. To me, that doesn't count because they could have just reprinted all of Sky Striker again and then added a new card and then, right? Or like, oh, this jank card from 20 years ago is good now and shot up to $30,000 because it's meta relevant in this one new deck coming out and has very interesting. Like that's not cool to me. Like that, an old card becoming a problem is not cool to me. I guess is a big problem. Is a big thing I have. Like I don't find that neat. I find that design, like as a from a game designer perspective, problematic. Like unintended interaction, because otherwise if it was intended they would reprint that card. Like what was the most the famous one right now was like, or when I still kind of dabbled in Yu-Gi-Oh, like Golden Sarcophagus, they had to put it to 1 because of Thunder Dragon, right? Am I right about that? Maybe I'm wrong about that, but whatever. Fair. To me, it just feels like we're in a weird point in Digimon where the ban list kind of feels like, yes, I will. Yeah, absolutely. The ban list back to back has kind of been like whatever. I can't say they do nothing because that's objectively not true. We just have facts that the facts are the ban list does do something, right? Straight up. I do agree with the idea that the ban lists just kind of do, like, even when they first get announced, they just feel irrelevant. Like, you're just like, you just, too many a time does a ban list come out and not hit any of, because like, when do we get a ban list? Every time we get a ban list, it's like after Japan showing off like some crazy tournament, either Worlds or like their mid nationals or something, their mid season nationals or whatever, mid year, whatever you want to call it, card fest tournament, whatever, right? That's usually when we get our ban lists, and like too many a times does a ban list drop and like does not hit any of the decks that were featured. And you're just like, WTF. Digi ban list is just small for players' perspective and expectations. The second problem is cadence. I would like one more ban list. I just don't know when they would place it. Because right now we get 2 a year, and it's always like at the start of the season / end, and then the middle of the season, because we only have 2 seasons, right? So they do the start in the middle. I want to say there should be a third, but to the point Blade Dragonoid is making, it's like, even if we added that third, like the next set of Digimon always like kind of just, unless it's an EX set, but the next set of Digimon just feels like it's been usurping the last. That it's like, what are we really doing? Like, I feel like our ban lists, they need to make, they've never done like a fundamental, we need to change the game ban list. They always just like, let's hit a couple decks and move on kind of ban lists. Like, I feel like they need to like sit down and just like, what was this is another YouTuber that's gone now. Was it, there's DigiGuard Unite, and then there was Digital Gate Studios. Digital Gate Studios is now gone. And they did this one video where they did like 30 cards. They were like, let's ban like 50 cards. And I feel like they kind of need to do a ban list like that, and it's got to be all the cards that are like Sec +1, DNA, or just like all these like Trash of Security, like all these like crazy aggressive cards, and get them out there, and then slow the game down so things like, so we could just like play back and forth games not stop or something. I don't know, it's hard to say. I'm just giving examples. I'm not saying that anything I just said is true or should happen, but like, whew, it is something to think about, man. It is a lot to think about. Game balance is hard. Some argue game balance isn't real. Some people argue that game balance is perceived. So it's an infinite struggle. It's very much an infinite struggle. Every 4 months is fine. Every 4 months is fine. Every 4 months is like one set and an EX set, right? How often do we get a set? It's like every 2-ish months. I thought we got a set every 3 months, right? So like every 4 months would be in between every set plus a EX set, something like that. That almost feels like too fast. It's weird, right? Like when you put it in context of how, when you look at it in context of how many sets come out before a ban list, right? When did this last ban list come out? This last ban list came out, it hit Huddy. So it came out after BT25, right? It must have, right? It must have came out before BT20, after BT25. So this new ban list came out after EX11 and BT25. So since the ban list, or 24, excuse me, right? Because 25 is Dual Revolution. So since the release of the last ban list, we've gotten one set. Is that right? I guess it depends on how you count AD01. Do you count AD01 as a set or an EX set? It's closer to an EX set, right? So now, oh, that's tough to think about. Now it's like well, I mean, it's fair to call them half sets, right? It's not really a half set though. We'll say two sets. We've had two sets. So by your logic, the last set, if it's every 4 months, the last set came out after February. So we would be getting a ban list right around now, either right before Shambhala or right after Shambhala. And 25 just dropped last week, 2 weeks ago. Can we really say it's fair to have a ban list right now? And that's kind of what I mean. Like when you apply different contexts to some of these arguments, it's like and I'm not even saying that like you're wrong. I'm just saying it's tough. It's not the easiest. It's not as simple. It's never simple. It's never simple. Huddy was from October and played till April at full power. April onwards, we have BT25, EX12, probably a list at September around 26. So you're saying people want to ban things for the dumbest reasons sometimes. That's also true. I'm not saying that's anyone here right now, but there have been times where like, listen, all I'm saying is the people that want analog youth banned or have said that look really silly right now with 0 analog youths in the format. That's not true. It's not 0, right? Like what, Millennia is playing it? At least 0 in the top 16 recently. But Millennia was playing, I think it's just Millennia playing it. What else do people want banned sometimes? There's always the people that want like the trainings and the mem boost banned, but I don't agree. I've never agreed with that take. People want, those are the big ones, right? It's analog youth. Oh, Uko. There's like 0 Ukos right now. You think about that? Uko has been such a pain for people. Like so many people constantly talk about Uko and banning Uko and putting it to 1 and all this. And now like Medusa maybe runs 2. Maybe. And it's 1, that's like 1 deck. Is it? I guess it still could be ran in red hybrid. I don't remember if Eggman events, or not Eggman, excuse me, was I can't remember if our second place homie from Peoria. Let me see. Oh, sorry, not second place, third place from Peoria. He ran 2. The guy in Peoria ran 2. Yeah, the guy in Peoria ran 2, but it's like, well, you put this guy to 1. I like rerun an extra flame on. Right? It's not. Sorry, flashbang. My bad. I always forget to do that. I wish Eggman events had a dark mode. I should keep petitioning for that. Medusa. Okay, 3. Well, there's been plenty of Medusa deck that tops without any Ukos, so it's not fair. I don't think that's fair. Glowing Dawn. I don't think any of the Glowing Dawn decks ran Uko, but I could potentially see it. I know Hudimon lists were running Uko. Angels isn't running Uko. Marsmon might. No, there's too many good searchers in Marsmon. Glowing Dawn, no. Congrats to all these guys, by the way. Regardless, even if Ride My Avatar didn't notice you guys, I noticed you. I'm not gonna let that go, by the way. I don't know if we talked about, if anyone who was here for me, like my mini rant Thursday about that. Yeah. Even if Ride My Avatar isn't gonna name you guys for your achievements, I do. I notice you guys. Every single name here matters to me. Without you guys, I wouldn't have the content to post in the first place. So you guys always get congratulated and named on my videos. Sorry, not sorry. I really despise the idea of starting beef or anything, but that just irked me. That just irked me so much, especially when I went out of my way to include you in, whatever, man. That irked me a lot. They already revealed the Omnimon? What the, hold on. Oh my God. Where? Hold on. Are you pulling? You're pulling our leg, right? Like 100%? Is it on Twitter or something? I guess we won't have like a translation anytime soon. Bro, what is with this tournament, bro? What the hell? Is it? It's not over, right? You're like, it can't be over. It's not over. See, the last YouTube interaction I had was on Michael's video. You guys watch this video? This was a fun video. If you guys can see it, hold on. This was a good video. It was. Why are you making the? This was a sick video. It was Michael Iafrate, Kupo, Marshmallow Ruffian, V Passion, all people I put on my content creator wheelie thing, except for Kupo, unfortunately. But Kupo does his own work. Kupo's dope. Kupo is part of Digi Galaxy. If you guys like, I think they, I think they do try to stream Digi Galaxy. I forget the full. They always like drop out of my mind state for some reason. This was a sick video. You guys should watch this. But V Passion really needs to work on. Let's bully V Passion. Let me double check something. Okay, this is what I need. This is what I wanted to check, everybody. This was a sick video too, by the way. I just wanted to check something. I just wanted to make sure that this was This was a good video he made in January, by the way. I don't know. I feel like there needed to be some attention brought to that. I'm such an asshole. They can still milk. Oh, it is ME Virus Buster. Okay. I hope they. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of Omnimons. It's crazy, and they're all. The thing about it is, they're all different. It's not like they're all like very different Omnimons. It's kind of nutty. They can still milk Adventure or Gray Melga. Have no actual pure cards anymore. Lol, now think about the rest of them. I don't know if you'd like to accept my friend request, but I can send. Yeah, yeah. What? I don't really care. Is this you? I'm in like streamer mode. Oh yeah, this is definitely you. I really don't care. If people spam me, then I just remove them. It's not a big deal, but like I don't. Oh, that's pretty. The art is so pretty. We don't know what it does, but it has to. I guess it's DNA, blue, yellow, and red, purple. Those are the 2 DNA colors. You've been doing live, you say. Hold on. I'm gonna fact check the F out of this. Click. Oh shit, look at that. Oh, what's up? I didn't know this. This is what a clean mustache looks like. Not none of this bullshit I got going on. Like, I look like I didn't want to wake up. And he's got it. Look at it. Look at that guy. He's got it. That's a guy that's got it figured out, is all I'm saying. Oh, you can't see it. That's a guy that's got his face figured out. Me? Nah. We got nothing figured. No. Anyway. There we go. And now we're going to comment without actually ever watching it. This was a great stream. Would watch again. And then I add a little. There we go. I did my job. Call it a day. So anyway, if you guys want to watch some DCGO testing, VPassion's been up all about it. Tips, VPassion. Doesn't say Digimon in any of this. So probably should add. Just like you gotta think in terms of like. Also, I could show you a plugin that you can use for to restream without having to go to Streamlabs. I can show you that because what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, you can restream without having this stupid support the stream like link thing. Because this is. Oh wait, no, this is. Are you only on YouTube? For some reason, I thought this was the Restream IO link. Like reading's important. But yeah, you should have it say Digimon somewhere. Just like you got to think of things like the algorithm, right? Just like you just want keywords. So definitely put Digimon TCG. Like I think you already have TCG somewhere. No, you don't. You don't even have TCG anywhere. But little things like that. Little things like that. You just got to think about you got to think about like. Here's YouTube advice for everybody. You have to ask yourself, how does somebody find my video? If they are interested in Digimon TCG, how do they find my video? Okay, in this example, okay, Jupitermon. If someone is searching for specifically Jupitermon and is specifically on while he's streaming, they might find this video, right? But Jupitermon also is the Time Stranger game. So maybe they're going to find everyone's Let's Play of the Time Stranger game instead. So you gotta, like, there's just keywords. Like, how would someone search, someone who wants to play the Digimon TCG, you have to account for that. Like, they're going to type Digimon TCG. There's just little things like that. Like, how is someone going to find your videos? You guys, this is something you got to think about. Oh, I didn't even transfer it to like this screen. But like, sorry, like, I don't know if I showed this. I should have showed this. But like, there is no, like, right? Like, it says Jupitermon. That's fine. But it's DCGO means nothing to somebody who's getting into the card game, right? Or like generically searching. No, like, this is very niche. Chat and chill is fine. You can type that. That's cool. Just things you gotta think about. This is just, you know, it's what I do to help. I could even be better at stuff like that, but anyway, this 3v3 is crazy. How is there not another match? I need content, please. I guess you guys can see this weird orange. Oh, Mike's Lemonade. Is that what this is? Sponsored video. That's cool. What else we got? You're killing it though. You almost have 200 subscribers. Nice. Why is tagging, brother? That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I'm like refreshing just in case like I'm lagged out or something. This thing is just, it's just not, dude. Where is my tournament? Damn it. Yeah, dude. Like, I get the craziest YouTube recommendeds now, by the way. Like, I don't know. This Lego Minifix thing, if you guys haven't followed up on this junk's crazy. Also, this guy getting I don't ever want to do politics ever, ever, ever. This guy got absolutely roasted. This guy in the middle. Oh my God. If you guys follow, oh my God, I don't care what side you're on. Honestly, this is a Digimon card game we're talking about. But if you guys want to have somebody just get absolutely dominated in a debate, oh my God, disgusting. Also, I've been playing a lot of Slay the Spire. An insight to ReeseTheSquirrel.com. That's the things I do. What does this guy do? All right, piercing blocker Barry. Oh, he's yellow. Oh, he's a yellow Omnimon. I didn't even realize that. Okay. Yellow Omnimon. Blue, yellow, red, black. I thought it was purple, but I guess it's red, black. Okay. Win Evo, win attacking. Once per turn, delete one opponent's Digimon. Then for every 5 sources this Digimon has, activate one of the following. One of your opponent's Digimon gets 13k minus premium. They put Jupitermon on a stick. Oh, that's... Wait, for every 5 sources? So if you have 10 sources in this thing, and then you could trash a security and record this thing is... This thing's good, right? Like, this thing's good, right? All right, let me repeat it because I know I freaked out a little bit. So this is win digivolving, win attacking. It's the same thing. Once per turn, delete one of your opponent's Digimon. Then, for every 5 sources this Digimon has, activate one of the following 2 effects. For every 5 sources, you're going to activate one of these 2. 1. One of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 13k premium until the end of their turn. Premium. 2. Trash the or you either do that or you trash the opponent's top security and recover one. They just put Big Mom. If any of you guys are One Piece nerds, this is kind of amusing to you. They just put Big Mom into the Digimon card game. That's crazy. That's just good, right? Surely. If this thing has 25 sources, you win. Yeah, that's just cinema. You just have your deck under this thing. I think 10 is reasonable though. I think you could do 10, right? 3, 4, 5, 6. So you just have to find a way to get 2 more somehow, right? And then so 3, 4, 5, 6 Digibubble. So you need to find one more source somewhere, somehow, an X or a. I mean, it's a field deck, so like, you know, you're cross DNAing a bunch. Metal Empire could maybe pull it off, right? Because they're like maybe it's hard to say. He's gonna get this new Melga Pan. Oh, that's such a true and real take. That's so funny. This is. Ricio is looking at this card for. I am definitely looking at this card for gas. What are you talking about? Oh my god. This is so stupid. This is for yellow vaccine. Is it a vaccine? Is he a vaccine? Is Omnium on a vaccine? I don't want to think about that. X Digimon. Yeah, you could do X Digimon. You could do like Alterus or Sagittarius modes or just not yellow. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, the fact that oh no. Oh my god. Oh boy. Oh boy. My goodness. I don't even know what to think, man. That is crazy. And then it's piercing, blocking, barrier. They really haven't, man. Like I promise you. Please, like if someone wants to keep like me accountable, please do so. Like 100% keep me accountable. But like, I'm trying. I'm here. Did I like get us in trouble? Did I get us in trouble by streaming it? I hope not. Atrocious TCG does this for One Piece all the time. No, you got us in trouble by talking about True. The sad thing is, like, I don't even like Melka's not even my favorite, man. This is Magna Guru is my favorite. I just don't get to talk about it. There's no reason to talk about it. I start playing DCGO or something? I could. Oh yeah, oh that's a fair point, Galmon. Galmon 1. Like this Omnimon doesn't have an on play, so you actually can't play it in Royal Knights. Well, never say never, but you can't. The intent, it's very clearly intended not to be played in Royal Knights. yeah, they're just like, you just wouldn't. I mean, it's yeah, because you wouldn't have enough sources to ever, you wouldn't have the sources to trash and all this stuff. Like, yeah, it would just be like on play, delete a guy, or on play it. Nah, not even, no, like you just want to play this freaking thing. Well, simple, a simple Wargrey and Melga, then counter Digivolve into Omni. Oh, true. In Royal Knights, that is what we're going to do in Royal Knights. Galaxy. Oh, true. You could have Galaxy Omni. Is that still enough to get? Can Galaxy get you to 10 sources? I don't know if Galaxy can get you to 10 sources. Galaxy can easily do 10. Okay. All right. Okay. You got it, Kings. All right, Kings, Queens, all of you, royalty, y'all got it. Jeez, I've never, honestly, kudos to you guys. I don't think I've ever been speed corrected by chat that fast. That was, woo. That was impressive. So we got to think to ourselves. We gotta think to ourselves, like, we gotta think to ourselves, like, trashing 2 sources. How game winning is that actually? Or were you winning the game anyway? The recover 2 is good. The recover 2 is crazy. But like the trashing, I'm like, realistically, if you're getting this all the way to this Omnimon, were you winning the game anyway? I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a hard thing to contextualize. Or like in kind of your guys' example, like you do all the sun and moon stuff, and then you get to this guy and you do what? 3 checks technically, like, right? Burn 2, do 1, your opponent's still at 2 security, and now you're at this guy that doesn't have protection. I guess if you're all your pieces are attacking, but I mean, healing 2 is good, right? Like, you're doing 3 checks and healing 2. More cool factor than competitive factor? Maybe. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be just not seeing it in terms of the context of like the full combos potential. But I mean, this is how you're supposed to evaluate cards. You got to think like this. Like, I'd much rather, like, I think we talked about this yesterday. We talked about this yesterday in the sense that, like, it's very easy for people to overhype something and get like when the new, we were talking about in yesterday, it was in the context of the new Chaos Dramon, where everyone was like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever, Chaos Dramon, oh, Machine Dramon is back, baby. Oh, let it ride. And I'm like, I'm sitting there like, I don't think this card's good at all. I could be wrong about that too, but like, you know what I mean? Like very different mindsets. And like how people like, there are the people that just like overhype something without even like, it feels like they overhype it without even really reading the card. And then I tend to lean more pessimistic. I'm definitely more like, I read the card and I'm like, this is probably ass. But like, so like, then it comes into question, like, I don't know. I did that for BT22CS. Like you were pessimistic, or were you overhyped? I guess there was a little bit of overhype for CS for 22 specifically, right? Because 22 specifically, people were talking about how efficiently they can make a level 6. Like if you had your tamers down and your Digimon, you were going from rookie to 6 for like 2 memory or something, right? Like that was, yeah, we all saw Galaxy, but then we realized that the tucking was not nearly as good. Tucking to draw a card was just not nearly as good as tucking to gain 2 memory, man. It just wasn't. Granted, Huddy stepped in and changed it a little bit, but still. I think Huddy was, I think the Huddy keyword and archetype was the real defining factor of that deck than above anything else. See, I like the new Chaos Dramon, but it is weaker than Chaos Dramon X. But Chaos Dramon X being able to evo on top of it is very funny. I also agree. I think that is hilarious. The fact that you can go into your 7 and Digivolve a 6 on top. Very cool. I also think it's cool that this is the first time they changed a Digimon's level. Right? Like, he was 6. Like, he's a level 6 and they made it a level 7. It's very interesting. What else? What else is there? I mean, that just means like there's a couple Digimon out there that like have the wrong level. Oh, we're back. We're back, chat. Oh, we actually get to watch a game. Everyone's clapping. Lucamon X could potentially be a 7 now. Yeah. Well, Lucamon X shouldn't be a 7, right? Lucamon X being... Wait, Lucamon X, like the rookie? I guess we could, like, he would be a 4? Rafflesia should have been like a DNA level 7 or something. I think that's one. Ostamon should have been a 7. Beak Break Gigasmon is treated as a level 5 in the anime. Who's Gigasmon? Oh, that was when I was... Oh, yes. That's something I was talking about, the like when they changed the level of Chaos Dramon. I was talking about, it's like, well, potentially we could get all the beast hybrids as level 5s now, because traditionally in like VPets and stuff, they are 5s. They're treated as 5s. They're not like these slide level 4s we get. I prefer them in that level 4 slot though, to be fair. I prefer that. But we could potentially see Bandai just be like, no, Kendo Garurumon is level 5 now. They got a bunch of shit on the screen. I'll show it. I don't even know what this says. Google Translate. Oh, is that Marsmon? Do we have that many Marsmons and Jupiters? Also, the king, is this the kanji for king, I think, or something? It might be. That's funny. How do I translate? Okay, so. Ah, damn it. I was going to do a Japanese lesson with you guys a little bit. Because I do know a teeny bit of Japanese. 11 people on Three Musketeers. 7 people on Glowing Dawn. 7 people on TS Angels. 3 people on Marsmon. And then there's 2 people on each of these. So 2 people on what I'm about to name. Volcanus, Medusa, Kaiser Greymon, Red Hybrid, Ragnamon. Who's Ragnamon? Oh, that's Galactic. Reboot, Jupiter. They just call it TS Iliad. So I assume that's like Slop or something, or maybe it might be the pure blue one. Then it is. They have Red Hybrid as. So now after this, it's 1 person each. So it's going to be Red Hybrid, Zephagamon, Imperial, Blue-Green Imperial, Sandremon? Is Sandremon Cinderella? So maybe 1 person on Puppets, 1 person on Pyramidi, 1 person on Royal Knights. I don't know the difference between Kaiser, Greymon, and Red Hybrid. Maybe there's like distinct build differences with these people. I don't know what those would be. But anyway, we got a game. Oh, this is exciting. While they're shuffling up, I'll show you guys. This is what it translated to. So 2 people, I think it's like here. 2 people. 1 people. And then the rest. A lot of Glowing Dawn. No Shine Gray. No faith in Shine Gray. What do you guys think? I talked to a couple people at the shop today who are coming to play at the regional. And I asked them, I was like, what do you think the top 3 decks are? We were talking about like, what do you think the top 3 decks are? And I would have given people, like I gave you guys at the beginning of the stream, I was like 3 Muskets, Glowing Dawn, and Shine. I would have put Shine as 3rd. But like the results are just not lining up with that ideology. And I just like, what do you guys think it is? You guys think like, is Shine bait or not? Like it's so weird. Clearly it's, at least for Peoria, it was clearly bait. But like, it's hard to believe that. I just don't, is the 3 Musket matchup that bad? Or is like, what is it? It gets walled this format by what? Oh, damn. Homie's got a whole deck of these Blackboard Gray Sleeves from Sinister Order. What a goat. Homie bought all these sleeves. And Japan gets half boxes, so you know they didn't get five sleeves like we do. They got walled by Brother Bears and Glowing Dawn. Okay. I'm inclined to believe you. All right, looks like we got Safagamon versus what? Arma. Oh, okay. Glowing Dawn. Oh, but this is like a like the the guy's even pointing to his hand like, what is this shit? This is bullshit. This is a best of one format. I'm cooked. That was the why aren't we America? We should be America right now. Oh no, this guy's cooked. Please tell me he's going first. I know 3-on-3 is also best of one in NA. I just want to be funny. The Americans always have it better than us. This is not fair. I love this graphic that they get for the Digimon card game. Okay, so they're saved. They don't go first. Brothers can stun your Marcus and de-digi-evolve your Shine. Glowing Dawn just has more aggro than Shine. That's fair. I could see the Shine players being less practiced into the format, and they just go in thinking that with Shine fundamentals they'd be fine, but then like the new decks kind of slap them. So in this next regional, they'll be more practiced into the new decks. I could see that logic. Oh, he drew into did he draw into, oh, he drew into the Tamer. Oh, so we're vibing. Drew into the Tamer, gets a draw. Not awful, I guess. Did you vote for 2? Oh, training into Gale. Spend your guy. Rest for cheaper into... Yeah, so it'd be for 2. Yeah, because of you have 1 suspended Digimon. Now we go into the EX11 Grand Gale. Get to play Mucho. Mucho's going to search. Top 3. Argo. Homie has an Argo in this deck. Goodbye to the bottom. Shame on you for running weird tech cards. That's mean. We are going to attack into that Cougar. Are we going to bear it? No, it doesn't have barrier, does it? We do get a memory for winning the battle. And then we're just going to use... I don't have the dual trainings. They're memorized yet. I think the only one I like... Yellow black is Sprint Dash. But I just don't have the other ones memorized. The Marsmon into Shine isn't that bad, but Callus was just kind of walls Shine like crazy. That's fair. Green Run is Sprint Dash. Oh, green red treadmill is black. Oh, okay, my bad. Thank you. All right, we just hard play our Tamer. Still no rookie. That's insane, man. All right, as we're about to watch this Safaga player hit like 7 E-pulses out of security, and then we'll subsequently see the Glowing Dawn player get banned because why did he have 7 security? That's crazy. Image is blue purple. Thank you. Wonder if you just use Habakiri there and wipe the board. Oh, maybe you should have. That might have been the better play, right? Just stall your opponent, because then they don't do any of this turn. Yeah, and now you're like, oof, you're in such a bad spot because now they just have... Oh, wait, you couldn't have Bakiri. Oh, wait, no, you could just hatch, and then your egg is probably a Glowing Dawn, so you're chilling. All right, 1 out of 7 E-pulses hit out of security. E-pull, oh, but we can't play the Digimon. I don't even know, like security. It's just a full security effect, right? Yeah, so it's you get to play a beat break card, play the Cougar, but Cougar just dies. You don't even get the on play of Cougar. Rip. But E-Pulse being on the board is nice. E-Pulse being on the board is huge. Yeah, if he just hatched it all, he could have Habakiri'd, yeah. You're just cooked because now you can't play anything, man. All right, we finally have rookie Gekkomon. Better hand could have saved us here, yeah. Because now we're looking at pretty gross board. We have the Tamer on board. We have the Sprint Dash training. So like, and 3 checks for sure. Like, there's no way we don't have a way to more checks and do our thing, right? Just wipe the board with Habakiri. Probably should, right? Probably just should. Yeah, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. But now, like, oh, is the vortex bigger? Or is the medieval bigger? Because it's minus, it's 13k. So do we have some pluses in there? Oh, we didn't trash our top security. We didn't trash the top security. So we didn't activate the second effect of Habakiri. We just went for the -8. We went for the -8. Was that correct? Should we have? Yikes. I think we were better off at 3 security with the promote than at 4 security with a medieval gallant restanding, right? Oh, is the plus? Oh, is the plus the? Oh, it was good. It was bigger than 13. Yeah, you might be right. I don't. Yeah. It might be. It might have. Yeah. You're probably right. So there was no point. There was no point in Habakiri. Yeah, or doing the second half of Habakiri. Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, the 5 doesn't give DP. Who gives DP? Is it the 4? No, because this is the new 5, and the new 5 doesn't give DP. The Tamer? Oh, you think the Tamer? Maybe the Tamer. Oh yeah, we're so unbelievably beyond cooked. Yeah, man, we should have habakiried when we had the chance, man. Yeah. Swing again. And then medieval gallant for game. Dang. It's a Fagamon the goat taking it on screen. Oh, okay. It's the Shoto that gives the lingering. Okay. All turns. Was that the correct? Oh, I see where you're. Yeah, after one of your Digimon with Avian, trades gets plus 3k until your opponent's turn ends. Okay. Dang, that was intense. We'll see if they can. We'll see if they move to a different table down the table here, so we don't just have another infinitum of dead air. He needed to wipe the board of both stacks, but forgot to hatch. Yeah, that's obvious. That was clearly it, right? I think they didn't write. They didn't see the play until after they said, "This is why, folks. You always hatch, folks. Like just hatch, man. Like what are we really doing? We really need to be hatching like every time." Yeah, I agree. No, because you're on stage, you're on camera, and like your deck really just bricks on you like that. You're just upset. Took us 2 turns to draw into a rookie, and like you're also like probably in the mindset of like you want to save the Habakiri. Like you're like, my Habakiri is like my boss monster, my out. I need to digivolve this thing. But realistically, the digivolve is just raw digivolve. Like the extra turn means you find rookie, means you find some way to digivolve, get some draws going, and then you can win off of that. I wonder what they're talking about. I might have to end stream. I do work tomorrow. I do work tomorrow and I have to take a shower. Otherwise I probably should do this all, like, I wish I could do this all night, but I can't. Yeah, because we are commentating the Gundam Regional tomorrow, so I do need to get to bed. I do appreciate you guys coming out of nowhere to watch this with me, though. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of cool. It's a cool feeling to know that, like, oh, something in the Digimon TCG space is happening. All right, flip on OBS, flip on a stream, no warning, and people are watching. I don't know if I'm going to bed yet, but if you're going to bed, please do. Probably need it. Get some rest, king, queen, royalty. I am tired though. What are they? Oh, they're switching to something. Oh, we got another game still on the way. What? 1, 2, 3. How is Marsmon? Oh wait, that's a Vulcanus. Are we playing like Marsmon Volk? Oh, this guy is crazy. This guy is ridiculous. What? This guy's legendary. Three Minerva on board is ridiculous. All right, bear block. Tell me bear's just bigger for some reason. All right, Mr. Bear throwing hands, taking the block. One of the rarer times where I feel like a central town here would have been cool. We're gonna block with, we actually block with the Luna. Okay. It was really cool to see. There was a, we'll talk about this later since V Passion's here too, but the Jupitermon list that topped with a Lunamon. I thought that was really interesting. I'm pretty sure it was Lunamon. I'm gonna have to double check it. But I think both me and V Passion agreed that like the jamming on the Lunamon inheritable would be kind of disruptive to Jupitermon shenanigans. But homie made, what is happening over here? Did you guys see that? Like they did not know what card to put on the screen. Okay, they made a new Vulcanus. Vulcanus is, all right, shock plasma to get rid of the Luna. And then this is collision. I think you have to block, so we get to play something from hand. Hondo. Cardo. Hondo. Who's this? Oh, this is Angemon. Ascension Angemon in TS Slop. I've been testing Luna this week as a 3-of / mixed feelings, but jamming for AGO choose 2 checks is nice at times too. That's fair, right? The jamming probably comes up in your favor as often at minimum. So like you gotta, this is a deck building thing for you guys. When you're playtesting, you have to consider both sides of it. And so for like for this example for Jupitermon, the idea is the jamming for Lunamon would sometimes be a downside because sometimes you want to trigger the barrier. So you sometimes want to die in security, right? And then, but the other side of that same coin is sometimes you don't want to die in security and the jamming will save you. And so like you have to weigh how often each scenario comes up. And that is a very important part of like playtesting and figuring these things out, is like how often is the jamming in my favor and how often is the jamming against what I'm trying to do, and then weigh it, constantly weigh it. And that's what play testing comes up for. Anyway, both players are just playing I'm telling you guys, Marsmon is freaking cracked. Wait, did we scoop? Could he not block? It might be over. I think the guy in the middle also, I think the guy in the middle, their table also ended. I think gray hair is kind of cool. What do you guys think? Like dyeing your hair silver? I don't think I could put it off. Oh, Mega doesn't give blocker. Oh, I thought he had blocker. Oh, that's the field spell is what gives blocker for Vulcan, doesn't it? Oh, junk. Never mind. Oh, do they get blocker from the Iron Slash? Is that what it is? Oh, just Omega's linked. Yeah, Factorial gives blocker, and I guess so does oh yeah, this did end, so it was I think this is just backwards, but like whatever. Crazy stuff. Zefag, I think the Zefagamon team took it because the middle seat didn't matter, I think. Or something, I feel. Definitely seat 1 was like the Zefaga, so like that'd be the top one. No, but that says 3 Musketeers. We didn't see a 3 Musketeers. Maybe the bottom one was Zefaga? I don't know. Zefaga won. Blocker is only... Iron is collision piercing. Oh, Iron's collision piercing. Okay, never mind. Oh. Ugh. That was a sneeze. Oh. I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh, my ring just... Oh, shit. How did that happen? Low-key needed title before passing turn and he would have been fine. Yeah. Anyway, guys. Thank you guys for showing up. V Passion. This is your chance to stream if you're available to stream. I think this would be a good thing for you to stream. We did show off his channel there. I gotta end. Because I am commentating tomorrow at... Call time is 10 o'clock, so I have 7 hours. Oh, here they are revealing the Omnimon, which is nice. Yeah. I'm gonna have to call it wraps. If it wasn't for work, if it wasn't for like, if it wasn't specifically commentating tomorrow, like normal work, if I had like my normal job tomorrow, I'd be fine. But it is like, I do have to wake up earlier tomorrow. So this was a lot of fun. I wish I could do this more often for you guys. They just don't stream Japanese Digimon that much. But it was fun. Yeah, no, V-Passion's great. I just like to bully him, but check us out. Check out, I mean, obviously we're going to do all the same things. I'll give you guys, I know I didn't do a Peoria top 16 video. Life's just been busy, man. It's really unfortunate. It always makes me sad when I don't give players the credit they deserve. I will try my damnedest to find time to do the Kissimmee one. Or the Orlando one. We'll have a pie chart and everything for that. It's still all on eggmanevents.com. You guys see it here. I've been having issues like just doing things for Eggman lately. So we're still under the BT25 banner for 24 banner because I'm just a bad content creator. But if you guys want Peoria, I know you guys could just go to honestly, I know you guys are just going to go to Digilabs anyway because they just have that much more data than us. Which is crazy how much data they get. I don't know how they do it, but shout outs to everyone that did well in the top 16. And yeah, good night, guys. Have a good one. Finish watching it because like it's still happening. I'm probably gonna go bed. It's a bed, and I'm probably gonna lay down and watch it. But at this point, they're like they're taking so long between rounds, man. It's just not gonna work out. So thank you guys so much for showing up. I think it's very cool that we can have a community that just does things like this. And I think we, as always, amazing conversations with all the things we talked about today. We talked about Omnimon, the new Omnimon. We talked about the new the Melga and the Wargrey. Talked about some deck building stuff and metagame stuff, some card game community things as a whole. So I think we had a really always interesting conversation we have here on ResetTheScroll.com, and you guys are a big part of it. So thank you guys so much. Like, share, subscribe. Good night. Watch V Passion. He streams apparently.